Looking back on it all, I don't know how I got away, but I did. Upon first awakening, I knew something was wrong immediately. My mind was all foggy. I was in some kind of infirmary and I tried to get up off the bed but collapsed onto the floor. Like my body could not respond to what my brain was asking of it. Searching for an explanation of to where and who I was failed me. I could glimpse memories of faces that I knew, but they were all nameless to me. Then the fear set in. I remembered something about being captured. I was a prisoner and experiments were carried out on me. And the girl there was a rescue and I saved her somehow. I could remember feeling like everything could actually work out. But that was short-lived, as there was an attack on our home, a crash, and then nothing. Before I could give it much more thought, an armed guard entered and my body tensed up and sprung to life. Somehow I just reacted. Instinct took over and carried me away. It seemed like my body was 3 steps ahead of my mind. Before I knew it, I was on the lifeboat being lowered into the sea. It wasn't until the place where I escaped from had faded from view that my body finally relaxed. I dropped into a deep sleep. I don't know how long it lasted. Days, maybe weeks. When I awoke, it was to such a terrible pain like I've never experienced before. The adrenaline had subsided and all that was left was a horrible throbbing in my head. Every inch of my body was on fire. I tried to get into peace of what had happened, but somehow it was slowly slipping away. I could remember fragments of a life lived by a young boy, the people he knew and the places he'd been to, but it didn't make any sense. It hurt too much to think about. I passed in and out of consciousness, sleep being the only escape from the sorrow that was consuming me. It didn't take long before all the memories of the boy were pushed deep down below the surface. In the end, the boy died out there. He had to. I couldn't conceive at the time of the horrors that had actually happened. So that was the beginning of my second life. A clean slate and not but a week of memories to call me home. As I floated out into the middle of the ocean, I thought about the young girl in the red jacket. I vowed to myself that I would find her again, no matter where she was in the world. Surely she must know who I am and have some kind of answers. But who was she to me? I knew I loved her. But was she my sister? Was she my love? I prayed to God to guide me to her, and I prayed that she was still alive, for I truly didn't know. When you find yourself in such a predicament, that being amnesia coupled with extreme isolation and fear, your own mind can become your worst enemy. With no footing and no base, the mind becomes unstable and will latch on and grab anything you put within its reach to maintain its balance. Those were some dark times indeed. Fate has a funny way of giving you a nudge back in the right direction if you start to veer too far off course. When you're down and out at your lowest point, never underestimate the kindness of strangers. Those times when there is nothing to offer, not even a name, and they bring you into their home, feed you, and make you part of the family.
The name's Saladin, and I'm with the Irish Republic Army. They tell me you're with the Diamond Dogs. People are telling me a lot about the Diamond Dogs. You boys have built up quite the reputation in a very short period of time. I've heard otherwise about your organization, taking jobs no one else would touch, and that you're being backed by the legendary hero Big Boss. The only thing is no one has seen him for years and some even say that he's dead. So why don't you tell me what's really going on? What are you doing here on Ardell Island?
I don't know.
What's your name, boy?
I don't know who I am anymore. I think they're experimenting on me there.
You like boxing, boy? The boxer storms into his manager's office and slams his fist down on the table. Listen to me, says the boxer. I'm in shape, I've been eating right. Not drinking, I'm getting 9 hours shut-eye, and I train, and I train, and I train. I'm in shape, goddammit, I'm ready to fight Yager. The boxer's manager looks back at him and says, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times, you are Frank Yager. I'll come back to you soon, boy. Until then, you can sail with us. Boys, welcome aboard Frank Yager.